time for fortification. For those of you who do not know what the word fortification means, I'm not talking fornication, but fortification. It means basically something that fortifies, defends, or strengthens, okay? And we live in a time now where there's chaos everywhere, almost every day. And yesterday, there's been protests going on across, the United States in regards to Jacob Blake being shot by the police. And there's a former cadet then, a 17-year-old by the name of Kyle Rittenhouse, who decided to play superhero. Okay, he thought he was Captain America or Tony Stark in real life, and he went out and started shooting people. And so there's a lot of chaos going on right now. And in my own city, people were rioting yesterday because they thought that the police had shot another black man. Come to find out, it was a suicide. However, the damage had already been done. I was supposed to hang out with a buddy of mine, and he lives in the area actually where these riots were happening. Right, they had broken into numerous businesses and such. So I was trying to pick him up on the way, but you couldn't get through. And of course, the National Guard was in town. You saw the big tanks. They had the assault rifles and all of that. So to see the National Guard walking in the streets, right, that you usually drive by every day, that's a surreal moment. That's a hell of a surreal moment, because you see these guys walking in their steel-toed boots with these big old ARs, and then you see this tank rolling by, and you're like, whoa, And so this is a time for fortification. The world is in chaos. Everybody's acting Looney Tunes. Everybody's acting crazy. A couple days ago, on the 25th, Hormel Foods, right? They're known for Spam and as well as various other food products, announced that they can't keep up with the food chain supply because of the COVID-19 outbreak. That's something that we're still dealing with as well, right? And they basically said that because of high demand, they just don't have the staff to meet the demand that's happening right now, and that there will be a food shortage, okay? And so this is, of course, news that you will not hear in the mainstream media, because they're not going to tell you this news. Because when stuff is about to hit the fan, which is happening right now, you want to be prepared, okay? And so in the description, I've linked a fortification emergency preparedness video. And I give the credit to Steve Darby, Pastor Stephen Darby. Shout out to him. He's no longer with us, but this guy is a great guy. And for those who are not going to watch the video, I'll just give you a quick overview, but I highly recommend that you do. It's a 2.5-hour video, but it's a great video. And when shit hits the fan a couple months down the road, you don't want to be watching this video thinking to yourself, man, I wish I would have listened to Solo then. But make sure, okay, and these are the top 5 things you need. And this is not necessarily in order, but these are 5 things: water, food, medical/emergency supplies, clothing, and then protection. Protection can be weaponry, guns, ammo, knives, as well as tools as well, okay? And so those are the 5 things that I would recommend, but there's more, obviously. And so I highly recommend that you watch the video. I highly recommend that you have a plan. Because here's the thing, and I'm not here to exaggerate or anything. Seeing these riots all summer in the city, you don't know what these people have in mind or what's really going on. You know what I mean? You don't really know, especially when you have that 17-year-old kid who then went out into these riots and protests and then started shooting it up. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know what's going on sometimes, because there are people out there now, they want to play superhero and then vigilantes. And then there's some people out there, they want to play the opposite role, And there are some people in the opposite role, I mean the bad guy. And there are some people who are genuinely out there. They're not rioting, they're protesting in peace, but it gets mucky because of the ones that mess it up for everybody. So I want everybody to really take this video seriously. Please fortify yourself. Once again, let me go over the list real quick one more time. You know what I'm saying? Water, food, medical supplies slash emergency supplies, clothing, protection slash tools, weaponry, tools, things like that. Anyway, this is Solomon Jones. Pray for the world, man. Pray for the world because the world needs a lot of prayer. There's going to be harder times ahead, man. Facts. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.